Whoa, that was very good. And again, wow. Wow. Woo. Griffin, wow. I'm, I've pretty much followed the tour. My wife and I formed Joli Productions in '88, and we've been freelance since about '89. The change in the ownerships of the big brands has really changed the focus of sponsorship. I mean, I through the '80s I was working at Quicksilver as a marketing and advertising promotion guy for Australasia, and you really just looked at grassroots kids and on the beach and picked the best kid on the beach, and you'd sponsor them for some product and things. And there was a real, from that beach, it'd grow up until sort of I think once the accountants started running the big brands, there was a change in sponsorship, and it stopped being the grassroots up to CT level that it used to be, and now it's like, okay, we'll come in, we only need two guys in the CT, we don't need anybody else, or that type of thing, or they look at their bottom line now as opposed to the passionate, or you're doing it, you're helping them out for love or whatever. It's now just, we haven't got the money to do it, or those sorts of things. So that's really changed in the last 10 years, I guess. And the prize money is there, but I mean, you've got to be able to do well. I mean, some guys are doing it off prize money, and it's, they haven't really got good sponsors. They might get a little bit of product and, a board deal or something like that. But even the board makers it's not much margin in making a board. So there's a disparity between the high-end brands and guys that make the surfboards or make the wax or the fins, or there's those sorts of disparity. And then trying to look after somebody that's got to spend 40 or 50 grand just to chase the tour, probably even more now. So yeah, it's hard. Oop.
Definitely learning a lot. You learn a lot more from the losses, for sure. You learn some stuff from wins too. Yeah, I mean, to be more consistent with winning, the more you lose, and the more you take from that, probably the more consistent you'll get with winning. So, yeah, I think I just had such a good first heat that maybe I got a little too ahead of myself because I felt like I was surfing so good, good enough to win the contest, and I think maybe I just got a little too ahead of myself, and I started falling because I was maybe too excited. So just got to realize that you got to really, yeah, even if you're ripping, even if you feel like you're the best surfer in the contest, doesn't mean you're gonna win. You got to stay in the zone and do what feels good, and yeah, I don't know, just have respect for everyone. Probably just learning how to be myself all the time, it's always kind of hard, like especially being someone that people like kids can look up to, and people are looking to see like what they're doing and how they're being as a person. You feel like there's a lot of eyes on you sometimes, and it can be hard to like fully be yourself. So the more I can just be myself, the better, and that's when I feel my best. So yeah, just always working on that. I guess we're all dealing with a lot of thoughts and emotions every day, and some good, some bad, and the goal is to just be able to not identify with either of them and just see them for what they are and be the awareness and not be the thought. So, and you can use the thought for good and be creative with it, but yeah, to keep a still space for it. Yeah, I agree for sure. I mean, I think everything's like, everyone's affecting each person. Like, I don't know, the way things play out today is gonna like affect certain people, and that's gonna give off a chain reaction to whoever that person comes in contact with, and then so on and so on. So it's like, that's just a perfect example of how we're all like connected, and like the more like we spread like good energy, good positive vibes, the more that'll like go throughout the world. So it's like we have the opportunity to stop negativity in its tracks if we can catch it. And so, yeah.